Once upon a time, in a wild green forest, there lived a nightingale bird named Neo. Neo was known throughout the forest for his beautiful singing voice, which could soothe even the most troubled of hearts. He was a peaceful bird who loved nothing more than to sing and enjoy the tranquility of his surroundings. One day, Neo was perched on a branch, singing his heart out, when he noticed a group of birds gathered around him, listening intently. "Wow, Neo, you have the most amazing voice I've ever heard," exclaimed a small sparrow. "Thank you," replied Neo humbly. "I just love to sing. It brings me so much joy." As Neo continued to sing, he noticed a young bird sitting off to the side, looking sad and dejected. "Hey, little one, what's wrong?" asked Neo, flying over to the bird. "I don't have anyone to play with," replied the bird sadly. "Everyone else is always too busy or too tired." Neo felt a pang of sadness in his heart. He knew what it was like to feel alone and isolated. "Don't worry, little one," he said reassuringly. "I'll be your friend. We can play and sing together." And so, Neo spent his days singing and playing with his new friend. And soon, word of his kind heart and beautiful singing voice spread throughout the forest. People came from far and wide to hear him sing and to bask in his peaceful presence. One day, as Neo was flying through the forest, he came across a group of birds who were arguing and fighting. Stop it," cried Neo. "Why can't we all just get along? We are all birds of the forest. We should be supporting each other, not tearing each other down." The birds looked at Neo, amazed by his wisdom and insight. "You're right, Neo," said one of the birds. "We should be working together, not against each other." And so, Neo's message of peace and harmony spread throughout the forest, and soon all the birds were singing and playing together, united by their love for each other and for the forest they called home. As the sun began to set on the forest, Neo perched himself on a branch and began to sing his most beautiful song yet. The other birds gathered around him, listening intently as he filled the forest with his sweet melodies. "Thank you, Neo," said one of the birds when he had finished singing. "You have brought so much joy and peace to our forest." "It is my pleasure," replied Neo with a smile. "I only hope that my singing and my message of peace will continue to inspire others to live harmoniously and peacefully with one another." And with that, Neo spread his wings and flew off into the sunset, his beautiful singing voice echoing through the forest for all to hear.